Indian Parliament, Indian Foreign Minister Dr. Jaishankar said that during the Pakistan-India 4 days war, there has no record of talking between PM Narendra Modi and Donald Trump. But Donald Trump claimed with media that he has stopped the war. He has talked with both the leaders. What is the consequences of this revealing of information?
See, I'll tell you, India keeps on lying all the time. When the Kargil war was there, Nawaz Sharif was the Prime Minister of Pakistan, Clinton was in the White House,
yes, sir,
and Musharraf was the Chief of Staff. So, Musharraf personally went into Kargil, he went into Kargil, and Kargil was almost taken over by Pakistan. Then it was Bajpayee who was the Prime Minister, he rushed to Clinton, and Clinton then called up Nawaz Sharif. So, Nawaz Sharif was summoned to the White House, and over there Nawaz Sharif said, I have no idea what is going on in Kargil. So, he said, this is the situation, please stop. He said, if anything is done, it is being done by Musharraf himself. So, he went back, recalled, the troops were recalled, and of course, in the meantime the Indians were also fighting there with the Pakistanis, and they had huge number of body bags. If you remember, Fernandez, who was the defense minister at the time in the Indian cabinet, he was charged for corruption over coffins. There was so much of coffins and bags that they made crores and crores and crores of takas in buying these coffins. So, now what he says is, throughout these days, these weeks that Pakistan and India fought, we have heard they said, no, nothing has happened to us. Everything is safe. All our aircrafts are safe. Nothing has happened. And yesterday, I think, Modi gave a speech in the parliament saying we are victorious because we achieved our targets. This is the speech he is giving.
Yes, sir.
And the whole world says that they have lost the war. The whole world says that 7 aircrafts were downed, which included Rafales and
yes,
Sukhoi and all these aircrafts. So, you know, they claim victory. Well, it's their parliament. They can say anything they want to. But when Trump says that it was I who stopped the war, and then subsequently invites the Pakistan army chief
Asim Munir
yes, over lunch to the White House. What does it signify? He does not take lunch or invites people who are not worthy of being invited to the White House. He does that, and he claims. So, Asim Munir says that you deserve a peace prize, a Nobel. Then you have seen footages of Netanyahu sitting in a meeting after Asim Munir in the White House, and he gives an envelope. He stands up, passes an envelope to Trump saying that, Mr. President, we have nominated you for the Nobel to the Norwegian Nobel Committee, and he hands over the letter that they have sent to them. So, see, Indians can keep on lying. They never admitted to these 7 loss, except 2-3 days back when their CDS, he accepted to 5 losses. So, I mean, they keep on lying. They are liars of the highest order, particularly the BJP government.
As you raised about the trade and tariffs war, this is a new dimension in the global politics and geopolitical relationship. I want to draw Advocate Mohsin Rashid's attention on this. Sir, US global tariff levels have surged to 17.3%. Could this escalate into a full-blown trade war with China and with the EU, those countries were the NATO member and almost their allies? Whatever United States or Washington says, they follow that. Now it is a new beginning, trade war, 17.3% tariffs on European countries.
Well, you see, yesterday, US and the EU have come to an agreement to 15%. Before this agreement, the EU delegation a day or 2 days before that was in Beijing.
Accurate.
This lady Ursula, whatever her name
Yeah,
is,
she was there.
she was there in Beijing, and the other chap, the president or of the commission, they were all there. The full team of EU was there, and they had very tough talks. Eventually, Xi stopped further discussion with them. He did not say, please leave, but he virtually, by his actions and other things, he meant that please leave, go and work with the United States. So that is where they went. Having done that, they immediately went back to the US and entered into this tariff agreement of 15%. Now, question is, can European Union sustain it? Because how much import can they do from the United States? United States is a net importer from EU.
Yes, sir.
They are not somebody, EU is not a country which imports too much from the United States. So that is one. Now, let me say a bit about Bangladesh. Let me also tell you that Vietnam has signed an agreement with them,
Yes.
20%.
20%. It was
Okay.
at 35 as well.
Yes, so that was also 35, 20%. Bangladesh, unfortunately, this government is so stupid that they have no idea how they should handle these things. Now, what they did was, the first letter that was sent by this government, signed by Yunus to Trump, they said, we will buy soybean from you, no tariff, no duty. We will buy cotton from you, no tariffs, no duty. Boeing, now what has happened is, when he got this letter, so they have got about 100 things. They have divided it into 6 broad categories.
Jesus.
6 broad categories. And in those 6 broad categories, they have got 100 things, 100 items
Yes.
on which they are discussing. Now, in those 100 items, I don't know how they think that they will come to an agreement when they are talking on those 100 items, because you have to buy Boeing. You cannot procure aircraft from any other country. Many think that Boeing is a problem. Even my Bangladesh Biman, in the past 1 month, there have been cases where the Biman had to come back, fly
Yes.
back to Dhaka, land for repairs and other things. Our aircrafts, Dorja has been blown off. These are Boeing aircrafts. You have seen what has happened to Boeing 737
Yes, sir.
MAX and other things. Aircraft is Airbus is still doing much
Better than Boeing.
It's still
Yes.
right. It's still more reliable. It is still cheaper than Boeing. Chinese have got one aisle aircraft that they have also manufactured one aisle aircraft, which are much cheaper than your Boeing 737 one aisle aircrafts. We can't buy. We have to buy from the United States. Number one. Number two, they have said you cannot buy any security or army or equipment for the armed forces from China or any other place except from us.
Yes, sir.
Except from us. And there's so many things, I can go on and on because there are 100 items. I'll just focus on these important ones. Soybean, wheat, and cotton.
Yes, sir.
Now, we have a huge textile industry,
Yes.
huge, which we say is number 2, garments, spinning, weaving all together, knitting all together. So now, if this is the size of our industry, can we be restricted to buying cotton from the United States? Zero tariff. I can get cheaper cotton maybe in Uzbekistan. I can get cheaper cotton maybe in Kazakhstan.
Even from Pakistan.
Even Pakistan. So that's even India for that matter. So we have to explore so many places. South America,
Yes,
they
sir.
grow a lot of cotton,
Yes.
so we can buy cotton from them. Now, they were trying to restrict us to buying cotton from the United States. How will we run our industry? And they have gone back while these negotiations are on. They said, okay, from 50% we reduce it to 35%. That's the last letter that he sent. Now our team is talking. I have not seen any expert in that team. What should have happened is that this team should have comprised of some stakeholders. By stakeholders, I mean we export about $8.4 billion worth of garments to the United States.
Yes, sir.
There should be some important representative from the BGMEA or from this industry which can at least put forth its case that with 35%, what will they do? With 35%, if you have to pay, the Americans are now going to tell you that you tell us how much of it will you share with me while you are pricing the thing.
Yes.
So, how do you go about doing it? Garment industries are growing. Vietnam is 20%. Oh, okay, they do a bit high end. Cambodia doesn't do high end. They will shift to Cambodia. And let me tell you, sir, there are African countries which have come up in the garment sector. So we are being put to serious trouble by the Americans, and this has been done because the initial mistake was made by Yunus writing that first letter to him, very short, 3 months of
Space.
3 months. That created, because he has already said, soya bean will buy from you, this will buy from you, that will buy from you. So we are in a soup now. I don't think if Akiz, the gentleman who is negotiating, and Khalilur Rahman, who is sitting on his right side, I don't know if they are the people who are capable enough of even discussing these tariffs.
Sir, would you mind to specify whose failure is this? Because government have different divisions, ministries, organizations to negotiate regarding the trade and tariffs issues with the United States. Whose specific failure is this?
Yunus. My straight answer and my short answer is Yunus. He should have met with these people. Has he met the stakeholders? Has he spoken to them? He has not. So it is Yunus who is responsible for all this. Did he write that letter before talking to the stakeholders? He did not. Has he spoken to the armed forces that can we buy this security equipment, aircrafts, tanks, and your artillery, etc. from them? How much will it cost, and how much will it cost if you buy it from China? Because China's product is now proven by the Pakistani Air Force. The J-10 has already proven that it's an excellent aircraft. So, did they speak to the Air Force chief? Did he speak to the army chief? He has not spoken to anybody. He has made a team. He thinks that Akiz, after God, the only man who can do something is this fellow Akiz, the businessman.